A short preview, exterior and interior on the new Tesla Model X. That is an Autogefühl, your #1 resource for in-depth car reviews and your #1 community to discuss cars with Thomas. We'll start at the front in the exterior, and we can see it has some resemblances to the Tesla Model S, definitely with those very slim headlights here in a horizontal style and the Tesla logo right here in the front. And there's no huge front grille because this is of course again all electric, and the sizes of the battery will be just the same with the Tesla Model S, and so the maximum range will be 480 kilometers full electric of course. In the side profile, it really looks like a put-up Tesla Model S, the first Tesla SUV, here with massive 22-inch rims in black and also black contrast at the lower side. Pure white, the color is here, and we have a kind of coupe ending right here with a sharp edge and quite strong shoulders we see here. And of course, even more polarizing are the wing doors. We'll soon show you what we want to do first. Take a look at the car, how it looks like closed. And the rear, and standing here, a little bit reminding me of the BMW X6 for example. So they don't differentiate in a classic SUV and a coupe style. They already have an SUV coupe considering the modern trend. This is the 90D model, and the performance models also have a moving wing here. Otherwise it's fixed in the area. And here again we see the classic Tesla design elements where the chrome horizontal fin dissolves into the rear lights. And this is the wing door perspective then, and everyone is being reminded at Back to the Future for example, and I can show that as well. There's a knob right here. How is the mechanism is really impressive, and well, on the one hand you can easier get in, but on the other hand you can hit your head easier, and I will soon show you that as well when we get into the interior. This is so far also an exterior feature. You can see it right here, and protection against rain or sun as well. And also to show you another outside color, this is how the car looks like in red. Here also now opened with the windows at the moment. Spectacular, isn't it? And here the doors open half automatic, let's take it that way. Huge opening, carbon fiber inlets in the performance model we have here on the interior now. And all of the other interior instruments you see are basically the same as in the Model S. All digital of course, with a huge middle screen right here, and you can see also when the doors are opened you can also open and close them right from here. It's a very interesting system. And then also digital instruments here right in the front, also with a huge screen, and the resolution is extraordinary. This is really one of the specialties of Tesla. Let's get inside here as well. And you can feel that in the Model X, compared to the Model S, it's really a higher seating position as usual for a crossover or an SUV. And that's of course very comfortable generally. You see the columns here, as we're used to also for Model S, Mercedes style, because they buy from their parts bin, and therefore also good quality is ensured. Here again, carbon fiber inlets as you're used to from the performance version. And the performance version, you can also see some of the performance stats right here. Still 285 kilometers left. You can use this CHAdeMO quick charger stations, for example, and in half an hour you can get to 80%. On a normal household clock it will take way longer, and here P90D it says here as well. And when you got the line below that, also the back badge, that says that also here the ludicrous mode is available. Nicely by the way with the cloth fiber. And what about the vegan version of the Tesla Model X? Yes, Elon Musk has realized that there will be vegan car customers, and the only thing I've talked to the Austrian salespeople here at the moment is when you pick the vegan version you get obviously the leather red here, all leather red seats in white, and some customers do not like it that much, obviously. That is maybe one reason, so it would be great if we also had the vegan version, also just with, for example, in black leatherette. So, but that's really a subject to evolve. One of the very special features is also this panoramic windscreen. You see, it almost goes all over the car, and that is very nice for traveling, for example. And you're not that blinded by the light then, you know the song, because you see in the right area, you can directly see it on the camera, it gets a little bit darker, so there's a shade that blocks too much sunlight. And again, the wing door here for the rear. There it is. And you can see it doesn't go too far to the outside. That means you can quite easily, no? That's it now? Shouldn't go a little bit higher. Well, there are pre-production models, so that can happen from time to time. But the thing is, from the side you can get easier in, but head clearance-wise, it's not that easy in sometimes. Here in the rear now, so you got sufficient knee space, so it's quite good as well. And this is also here a setup with another seat here in the middle. So overall, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seats. And you can see, you have seen the other setup, there was also just without the seat in the middle, very interesting. Headspace wise, well, at the moment it's just really funny to see the door above me. But if I would move into the middle part position here, then you can see that gets quite close with me, 1.86 m or 6'1". But I would say maybe let's close the other door then. There it is, and then I can tell you something about the head clearance on the other side. And well, that is way better than now, because I'm now sitting beneath the glass panel, and that makes then a huge difference. So for the middle person here, not too much head clearance, but here that's perfectly sufficient. And it's really some kind of different feeling. There's no middle tunnel here, for example, 2 USB slots to recharge your phone. So it's really kind of a lounge feeling here. And because of the panoramic windscreen, you can even see from the rear pretty much of the front. So it's really a completely new feeling of traveling here, and especially also for the rear passengers, very comfortable seating position, gives you a very great luxury feeling. And I think this could convey a lot of new customers to go for that one, because this feeling here, especially in the rear, is so unique. And what about who could be 5th and 6th or 6th and 7th seat? You could slide this seat in the front right here. And then, well, the very back part here is rather for children, and for adults, well, you see, it will maybe get problems with the knee space here. So right here, this is maybe the maximum that would work, like this. And then of course the guy in front of me has to be a little bit smaller. Head clearance wise, well, I have to duck down, so maybe 175 is maximum. So you can travel with a lot of adults in here, but the one in the last bench shouldn't be too tall. Here, by the way, just to see the head clearance again when standing on the door, this time it worked to open all the way up. As I said, pre-production model, that can happen from time to time, but of course they have to pay attention for this mechanism. That was also one of the reasons for the delay of the reveal of this car here, because they still had to work on the mechanism that always works. What about the luggage compartment? This is of course very interesting, and here with the 6-seater, first of all, there's some space right here. Oh. There it is. For example, for your cables. And if we wouldn't have the 6-seater but the 5-seater, it would start right here, probably the whole trunk area. And the thing is here, those seats are flipped up, and with the knob right here you can unleash it like this, and here as well. See, hand restraints move down, and then you have even more space. You cannot totally flip the other seats in the second bench, but you can move them a little bit more forward at least.